So today, we're making a classic recipe from Spain in a dish that truly resembles a humble Spanish kitchen because it's made with very simple ingredients and it's truly effortless to put together. We're talking a Spanish garlic and vinegar soup. This is known in Spain as una sopa de ajo con vinagre. And let me tell you, this dish is filled with so many beautiful flavors. It's so easy to make, where there's no tricky techniques or special equipment needed. And the best part, it's all done in about 30 minutes, yet it feels like it's been simmering for hours. Folks serve the soup as a starter, like they do in Spain, or even as a main course next to a crunchy baguette. Either way, this is the kind of food that with each spoonful, it's gonna warm your soul with so much goodness. This video is sponsored by Tienda.com. La Tienda is an online superstore focusing on selling all things Spain for your home and kitchen, and they've been around since 1996. And like I always tell you, they have the biggest selection of artisan Spanish ingredients, like queso manchego, the famous jamón serrano and jamón ibérico, Marcona almonds, olives, the beautiful canned seafood from Spain, and all the spices you need to make all your favorite Spanish recipes among so many of their great ingredients. And let me tell you, when it comes to cookware, they have an amazing selection of authentic Spanish paella pans that range in size from 2 servings all the way up to 50 servings. And they even offer classic grilling systems, that way you can always perfectly cook your paella at home. Folks, visit Tienda.com, let them know Albert from Spain on Fork sent you there, and make sure you use coupon code ONAFORK during checkout for 10% off your order. Alright, let's just dive right into this recipe. I'm going to heat a stock pot with a medium heat and add in a 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil, which is 60 milliliters. While the oil is heating, I'm going to cut 6 slices from a baguette, each one being 1 inch thick, which is about 2.5 centimeters. To make this recipe, you can use whatever bread you like. However, baguette's what's typically used in Spain, as its crunchy texture gives the soup a beautiful texture. And we'll also thinly slice 6 cloves of garlic. Then we'll add in the sliced garlic into the stock pot. And we'll mix it around continuously, that way it evenly sautés. After 1 to 2 minutes, and the garlic is lightly sautéed, you don't want to brown it, we'll add in the slices of baguette. And we'll continue to mix this. And it's important to mix these ingredients around continuously, that way they don't brown too quickly, which will give them a bitter flavor. After 3 to 4 minutes, and the slices of baguette are lightly golden fried, we'll add in 1 tablespoon of sherry vinegar, which is 15 milliliters. You can also use red wine vinegar here, or even apple cider vinegar. We'll also add in 2 teaspoons of sweet smoked Spanish paprika, which is about 5 grams. Half a teaspoon of dried thyme, which is half a gram. And season everything with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll give it a mix until everything's well mixed together. And like I've told you in the past, when you're working with a hot pan in paprika, you want to make sure to mix it quickly, otherwise that paprika can easily get a bitter flavor. Then we'll add in 6 cups of vegetable broth, which is a little under 1.5 liters. You can also use chicken broth here, or even beef broth. Either way, link on how to make my homemade veggie broth in the description box below. And we'll turn it up to a high heat and give it a gentle mix. While the broth is heating, let's get the rest of the elements ready to put this dish together. Let's begin by making a very simple paste that takes this soup to the next level. I'm going to add in 2 cloves of garlic that I roughly chopped into a mortar, along with 2 tablespoons of chopped parsley, which is 8 grams, and a kiss of sea salt. And using a pestle, we'll pound down on the mixture until we form a paste-like texture. If you don't have a mortar and pestle, no big deal. You can also use a food processor here, a handheld blender, or even a NutriBullet. And we'll grab 4 eggs and crack each one into individual bowls. As you know, before I add eggs into a pan, I always like to take this step, as it ensures that no eggshells go in there and that the yolks are not broken. Okay, let's move back to the stock pot. Once it comes to a boil, we'll add in the garlic and parsley mixture. Gently mix it in there. And we'll place the lid on the stock pot and lower it to a low-medium heat, and we're going to simmer this for about 10 minutes. That way all the flavors can develop. After about 10 minutes, we'll remove the lid, and using a wooden spoon or even a spatula, start breaking the pieces of baguette apart into smaller chunks. This is what gives that soup that beautiful classic texture. Then we'll gently add in the eggs, and you want to make sure they're all evenly spaced out. And then place the lid back on the stock pot and go for about 3 to 4 minutes here, or until those egg whites are fully cooked through. Then we'll remove the stock pot from the heat, transfer some of the soup into a shallow bowl, and we'll garnish with some fresh parsley. Check it out, Sopa de ajo con vinagre, a Spanish garlic and vinegar soup. Super easy to make, humble ingredients, and the best part, all done in about 30 minutes. Let's give it a try and see how it turned out. Once again, folks, Sopa de ajo con vinagre. I'm telling you, it smells amazing in the kitchen. I don't think there's gonna be any vampires coming through here tonight. Seriously, here we go. Nope. I gotta come in for a second one. It is absolutely delicious with that garlic and vinegar really shining through. You know, hard to believe that we grabbed such basic ingredients and got so much flavor out of this soup. Give it a try at home. Perfect right now during winters. It really warms your soul, or any time of the year. Here I promise with that first bite you're gonna get hooked on this, as it is truly comfort food at its best. Really quick before I go, a shout out to a couple of my patrons, Catherine Orwitz, Martin Giddings, Aravinda Garimea, Robert Manahan, and Hollis Helmichi. Again, guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, as it really helps out the channel. Leave me a comment below, and as always, don't forget to share this video with your family and friends. That way our Spain on a Fork community can continue to grow. Till the next time, hasta luego. Sopa de ajo con vinagre, un plato de la cocina andaluza. Y está para chuparse los dedos. Hasta luego.